the liquid is starting to reduce out pretty most of the way. You see a little bit. Of course, you don't want it completely dry. I'm going to go ahead and add the ground beef that I had already browned. Now, when I browned this ground beef, I did salt, I did pepper, I did garlic powder. So I already seasoned it. And when I put this in, if I think that it needs a little more liquid, I might add some tomato paste in, a little water. But what I'm going to do here is just taste it. See how it is. A little of the beef too. I want to see how much flavors are coming together. I'm going to back off my heat. You see how it's doing right now? See how the pan's starting to dry out? That my moisture is going away more rapidly than I would like. So I'm going to reduce my heat. Back it off a little bit. It's pretty good. I'm going to add about probably a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning because I want more in there. I'm going to add a little more garlic powder. And again, remember, this is to your taste. So I probably started out with a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and a teaspoon of salt, and just a sprinkle of pepper. But I'm going to do a little more pepper. That was like 4 or 5 turns there. And all pepper mills are different, so. And then this is my kosher salt, and that's probably a half a teaspoon. Teaspoon and a pinch. And it's getting a little drier than I want, so I'm just going to add just a tad bit of water in there. Now you could use chicken stock, but in this, it's really pretty flavorful. So I don't think you're going to need to do that. A little bit more. It's just a little bit drier than I want it to be. Okay. Because I got a few more minutes to adjust the seasoning here. Alright, same thing again. I'm going to check that last adjustment, see how it did. It's good. I like it. Okay. You could add more if you are a tomato-y person. You could have added more tomato paste in here, but I think that the 2 tablespoons are just right. So we're ready to stuff this. Let's take this over here to our zucchini. Alright. There's a couple of tools you could use to stuff this with, but a spoon works just fine. And I always start out with just kind of filling them even. And then if I have extra, I mound it. Okay, stop there.